Okay, I'm just going to have to keep going, keep getting cut off with this 3-minute timer thing. That's okay. Adventures with Uncle Dale. I just told you about the cat. This is part 3 or 4. See, I've already lost track. But this is the back of the side view of the topiary garden. Old Deaf School Park, Columbus, Ohio. Beautiful. I live right beside of it. Not for long. I'm moving in 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm losing track of time now. It's okay. So I'm just enjoying a nice peaceful day. After the last 48 hours, it was kind of, it started off good, but then it got kind of ugly there at the end. Y'all watch the previous videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go through the whole story and take up the time. There's some beautiful flowers. Those are tulips, I think. Birds. There's birds everywhere, y'all. So, I'm going to go over here to the library because they've got free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not working in my apartment. Probably because I didn't pay the bill. Maybe. I don't know. So this is the back section, the back outdoor section of the Columbus Metropolitan Library. There's a bunch of seating, there's shade. It's absolutely beautiful, stunningly beautiful. I think they did this multi-million-dollar renovation just a few short years ago. I could look it up and tell you how much they spent. I'm sure it was multi-million dollars. People come out here, relax, chill, read their books. Oh, they've even got table tennis. You guys see that? Isn't that amazing? A little section over there where kids can climb on those things. Section over here where people can sit in the shade. I think that's where I'm going. There's the back entrance to the library. I'll have to show you. And they do live music over here. They bring in bands, different kinds, different types of bands and music, singing. Well, not so much singing, but more instrumental type stuff. Now, a lot of homeless people come out here and hang out because, I mean, if you didn't have a place to live, wouldn't you want to come here? It's beautiful. See right over there? That stuff. Somebody's just leaving their stuff there because they don't have a home. God bless them. That's okay. If I didn't have a home, I'd come here too and hang out. They got a coffee shop inside where you can get drinks, sandwiches, and stuff. So, I'll go over here where I'm not really disturbing anything. Here's these kids coming. This is a private charter school. I think a charter school. These kids are coming out. Probably going into the library so they can study and stuff. Yeah, I've got some phone calls to make, so I thought I'd come over here and do it and get some internet connection. Yeah, these kids, they're dressed in uniform, coming out of, it's Cristo Rey Columbus High School. That building is historical there too. I think that might have been part of the old Deaf School Park campus, the part of the campus when it was here. Oh, but I started to tell you earlier, the Deaf School Park, or the Deaf School, burned down. I think it was sometime in the 1800s or early 1900s. And then they moved the Deaf School up to the north part of Columbus. It's still up there to this day. But then I think the land where it was here was donated to the city, Columbus Metro Parks. And that's how the whole old Deaf School Park got started. I think that's the way it goes. So, let's sit down. So, don't really have like any funny in me this morning. I think I'm tired. Yeah, I'm not tired. Had me some coffee. Oh my God, I slept good, y'all. Because I got home to Columbus. Well, it's not home anymore. But I got back to Columbus and I got back in my apartment about 4:30. bus pulled in a little after 4, and I walked on. I'm only like 2 or 3 blocks from where the Greyhound drops you off downtown. So I walked again. Ooh, I was walking the highways down in Kentucky the night before in the middle of the night. Well, between 10 and 12. It's pitch black dark. Stayed in the gas station overnight. Then my niece came and picked me up the next morning, afternoon, then took me to the bus station in Ashland. That's how I got home. So I was tired. But you do what you gotta do. So I slept really good. Slept until after 11, which I don't normally do that. My normal get up time is like 4 and 5 in the morning. So I needed it. I needed to catch up. I felt good when I got up. Made some coffee, said my prayers, just thank God for, everything. Getting me home safe, getting my niece and her fiance back to their Appalachian home safely. That everything worked out okay. My relatives that I parted ways with, they got back home okay. So everything's okay. It's all good. Take my glasses off. I'm sitting here in the shade. I really need them right now. So, I was still a little bit tired, but oh man, I feel so much better getting some sleep. Woo! Y'all don't get sleep deprived. It ain't no fun. And it's not. I got sleeping pills, but I definitely didn't need those last night. I don't want to take that kind of stuff unless I need them. So, but what was put on my mind to kind of talk about this morning with Adventures with Uncle Dale, I'm kind of on an adventure over here to the library. I can show you how beautiful it is and the park and everything this morning. Oh, there's Mike. He lives in my building. We used to work together at the cheese shop. I used to be his boss. He works at the coffee shop here at the library now, and he lives in my building. He's a nice guy. But people, and I'll lump myself into this category when I'm talking about this, but I'm doing so much better now that I'm more mature. I don't use the O word. You know which one I'm talking about, OLD. I don't say it. It's just too negative. We worry too much. When I got out of that car down in Kentucky, and then I refused to get back in it because I just had to stand my ground and continue on with what I believed in and what was right, and put a stop to the nonsense that was going on, and the cursing and the drama that was being created. I didn't want any part of that, so I had to walk away from it, literally. Got out of the car with my stuff and said, go on, drive yourself the rest of the way or call somebody to get you. I said, it's up to you from here on out. Because like I talked about before, life is about choices. You choose what you're going to do for the day. You choose everything. Think about it. Google it, because the Google will tell you like how many times a day that is calculated where we have to make choices about things. It's amazing. Here, I don't look too bad this morning. But your brain is constantly working. Constantly. I think even when you're sleeping, your brain's working. But you're thinking from one second to the next about the next choice you're going to make. Like I'm thinking right now about the next thing I need to say, or what things I should say, putting the words together, how it should come out, how it should sound. Not really. I'm not giving it a lot of thought. I'm just babbling on and on. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, somebody's playing table tennis over there. Those students. How neat. What an awesome thing to do, like get out of school, private school, in your little school uniform. Come over here to the library, do your thing, study, get some books. Everything's free here at the library. They don't even charge fines anymore. How amazing is that? They don't charge fines for overdue books or audio books, movies, CDs, anything they have to offer. They don't even charge fines anymore. That's amazing. Such an awesome library. And they've got branches all over the city. And they have what they call a cultural pass. Because I went and renewed my library card and got a new one. They were telling me, okay, now we have a cultural pass. Would you like to have one of those? So, well, tell me what it is. So with this cultural pass, which, somebody pays for all this. I don't know if it's the city or the foundation or something. With my library card, if I get the tickets ahead of time, like I can go and come over here, like I can go in there right now. If there's something going on this coming weekend, like the Columbus Symphony is having a performance, I can get free tickets to go to that for 2 people or 4 people, ever how they have it set up, as long as I get the tickets in advance. So I can go for free with the cultural pass through the Columbus Metropolitan Library and whoever sponsors this program, which is amazing. I can go to the symphony. I can go to the Columbus Museum of Art, which is a block away from me, a block from where I live. This library is half a block away. So I go to the symphony, I can go to the museum, I can go to the Columbus Zoo. I haven't been there for decades. I need to do that before I leave out of here in 2 weeks. I want to go to the zoo, see the elephant. Oh my God, I just remembered they probably got bears there. Surely they have bears. They got all kinds of bears. Black bears, white bears, polar bears, zebra bears. Are there zebra bears? I don't know. I'll find out. Yeah, definitely want to do that. So symphony, library, or symphony, museum, zoo, I don't know what all these amazing places I can go for free just with my library card. That's crazy. And you can take 2 to 4 people. All you do is just come to the library and get your pass, your cultural pass. You can do all that stuff for free. How wonderful is that? That's awesome. I hope I can take video in this library without getting in trouble. I'll start and see. I mean, what are they going to do? Just some security guys come kick me out and say, oh, you can't take pictures in here. Well, I wasn't. I was just looking at myself. Nobody else would look at me. Might as well look at myself. So I'd kind of like to squeeze some stuff in before I move, because I'm moving from this metropolis of Columbus, Ohio, down to a community. I don't know what you call it, community, a village. I think there's, you guys, I think there's barely over 200 people that live there. But it's amazing. Oh my gosh. You feel like you're stepping back in time. They still got like old buildings, and I think the only thing that's there is a gas station / restaurant. I think that's the only restaurant. I'm pretty sure that's the only restaurant. So they do good business. I'll probably have to get a job there. There's no other place to work except for like the Dollar General. And everything's within walking distance. Well, why wouldn't it be? There's only like 2 or 3 streets. So yeah, I'm gonna go from all this, and you say like, oh my gosh, Dale, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Well, yeah. Look at me. You can't tell? It's going to be amazing. Oh, you guys, I'm going to turn the camera around. I hope I don't get in trouble. These people are watching me do videos. I don't care. What are you going to do? Just come and tell me stop filming. Well, now this big old hunky masculine beefy security guard just came out of the library. He was standing over there by the door. I guess they do need a security guard here. It's a big place. I mean, look at it. Now, he's over there. I don't know if you can see him. He came out. Now he's over there playing table tennis with those kids. How awesome is that? You know, he probably works, maybe he works as a Columbus police officer and he just does this gig part-time. But how amazing is that? See, we need more people in the world to do this kind of stuff. Okay, oh, he's looking at me. Oh, what did I do? Oh, Jesus, he's walking over here. I didn't do anything, did I? Nope, now he's going toward the door. He was looking at me. I got all scared. No, he's just checking out, make sure everything's okay. I do look kind of shady. I don't look shady. I don't look scary. I might look weird or crazy, but I ain't scary. I don't look like somebody that's getting ready to do something bad. I don't think. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not going to do anything bad. I'm just sitting here taping. Do you call it taping or videoing or vlogging? What do you call it? I don't know. All these kids are coming out of school. How amazing is this? To come out of school and the library's right behind you, and the table tennis, and the park, and the coffee shop. And if you don't drink coffee, get juice or water. And all these kids, this is our problem with the cities. These kids need to have something to do after school. They need programs, and how amazing is it to have a cultural pass? The kids can get one too. I found out, even if they're underage, as long as they got a library card and they got their parents' permission, they can go to all those places for free. Of course, they have to take their mommy and daddy with them, or guardian. How amazing is that? These kids need something to do. That's why they get in trouble and get out in the streets and get involved with people that are in a different kind of lifestyle, that, you know, when you don't have anything to do and you're just sitting around in your neighborhood, get into all kinds of mischief and trouble, and, you know, and this is Columbus. There's gangs here. I just saw in the news last night as I was going to sleep, up in the artsy-fartsy part of Columbus, I shouldn't say it that way, but the arts district is called the Short North. Saturday, while I was down in Virginia, they had different groups of people up in the Short North area, the arts district. There was some kind of fights, different groups of people got in fights right there on the main drag in the arts district of the Short North in Columbus, and there were guns involved, and I guess 10 people got shot.